Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Russell Wilson endorses Justin Fields as a gimmick quarterback. What does that mean? Well, certain packages for Justin Fields to strike fear in defenses. So, before I get more to this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for everything Pittsburgh Steelers news and updates. Also, like the video. Now, let's get right back into it. So, obviously, the whole topic about the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback so far has been Russell Wilson being the starter. But how will Justin Fields be used in this offense? Will he strictly just be a backup quarterback filling in for Russell Wilson if he gets injured, or just filling in for Russell Wilson if he gets pulled from the starter position? Or will Justin Fields have a bigger impact on this team, playing multiple roles and in packages, either as a running quarterback or just altogether doing something else? So obviously the Pittsburgh Steelers, there's been many rumors about them creating a certain special package for Justin Fields, and Russell Wilson isn't going to mind if the Steelers do that. Because speaking to reporters following Wednesday's practice, Wilson actually endorsed the idea of the Pittsburgh Steelers creating a specialty of packages for Fields, utilizing his strengths as one of the game's most dynamic runners at the quarterback spot. And Russell Wilson, he has said it's all about the team and us winning, and it would strike fear in defenses. That was a quote given by 93.7 The Fan about Russell Wilson speaking on the topic. So, before I get more into it, let me just say my opinion on this. I don't believe Justin Fields should be used as a wide receiver, running back, or in that type of, or tight end in that type of role. I believe if he would come in the game, it would strictly be as a quarterback, be coming in, maybe running some type of read option plays, maybe do quarterback draws, but from the quarterback spot, not playing a different position. That would be my thoughts on the topic. But who knows if the Steelers will even do that, but if they would go that far. There's obviously been the scenario talk by Drew Brees, former Taysom Hill's kind of teammate and Saints legend. He said that he believes that the Steelers should be using Justin Fields in the Taysom Hill type of role. What role did Taysom Hill play? Well, he played quarterback, tight end, wide receiver, running back, special teams, everything. He did it all. He was also returning some punts at some point, I'm pretty sure. So obviously Taysom Hill played every type of role, and he says Justin Fields should be used the same way. So obviously Broderick Jones then jumped on this topic as well. The Steelers starting right tackle or left tackle in the future. So Justin Fields, by Broderick Jones standards, Broderick Jones says he would like to see kind of Justin Fields play that type of role, play the Taysom Hill type of role. And he actually agreed with Drew Brees' statement, actually saying it specifically that he agrees with Drew Brees. So obviously people around the Steelers believe that Justin Fields is dominant in that aspect and can be used in different types of roles. And even Russell Wilson believes that as well, and that it will strike fear in defenses. The reason why this even comes up as a topic is because of how unique the situation is for the Pittsburgh Steelers of the unknown at the quarterback spot. Obviously, we have Russell Wilson, but then we have Justin Fields as well. And who is he? Well, he's someone who is one of the best running quarterbacks in football history. He is the third quarterback in NFL history to rush over 1,000 yards, and one of the best running quarterbacks right now in football. Top two alongside Lamar Jackson. Fields rushed for 1,143 yards in 2022, while leading the league with 7.1 yards per carry. His rushing yards are second most in NFL history, only trailing Jackson's 1,206 set in the 2019 season. They're the only two quarterbacks in NFL history to run over 1,100 yards in a single season. One of just three, like I said, with Michael Vick, however. So obviously, he's one of the best running quarterbacks in NFL history, and that's why this gets talked about in terms of Justin Fields playing a different variety of roles as a quarterback, but maybe being a running quarterback in special packages. But the reason why this comes up and this gets shut down so easily is because he is your backup quarterback. And if something does happen to Russell Wilson in terms of a scary injury or a freak accident injury or something like that, or he just has to miss some time, who would be your backup quarterback? Justin Fields. So what does that mean? If Justin Fields is being used in a variety of roles and he gets injured doing those roles that he wouldn't necessarily be used to doing, which is easier to do and easier to get injured from, then you wouldn't have the backup quarterback. And then you would have to go to switch to a quarterback like Kyle Allen. And that's why he gets shut down so quickly, because he is the backup quarterback and he's second option. So obviously Justin Fields, he could be used in different packages, but then injuries, freak accidents, that happens as well. So you have to take that into consideration. And if you expect Russell Wilson to be the starter for the Steelers for many years to come at 36 years old, that's probably not going to happen. But Justin Fields, he's still in his 20s. So that's obviously a case where Justin Fields could be the franchise quarterback moving forward at the quarterback spot. So obviously you wouldn't want to put risk of a future franchise quarterback getting injured and using him in different roles if you consider him that future guy. So already right away, Justin Fields turned down the possibility of playing special teams. We all heard earlier this offseason, hey, Justin Fields, he may even be looked at as a kick returner. And Jalen Warren said, Danny Smith said that. But Justin Fields, he shut that down right away. After Wednesday's practice, he said, nah, I think everybody kind of interpreted it wrong. Coach Danny was basically just trying to send a message that no matter who you are, you could be on special teams. He used that as an example. So obviously he shut that down right away, saying, hey, he was just saying that I'm not going to be used on special teams. There's no possible way. And also the thing about you being used as a gimmick kind of quarterback in packages, because once you get stuck in that role as a gimmick guy, it's usually hard to go back to being just purely a quarterback. Because if teams then value at so many different positions, how can they possibly take you away from those positions and then put you back at your main spot if they believe you could help in all variety of ways? And that's where it gets tricky for Justin Fields, because obviously he said he would like to help the team in any possible way. He said that on multiple occasions. But if he's helping the team in every single way, how would then he go back to being strictly just a quarterback in an offense if he's being used as a running back, tight end, wide receiver, and he's actually playing well in that category? That's where it gets tricky, I believe, for him, and why I believe he wouldn't want to be in a variety of roles. And even Chad Johnson spoke about the situation about Justin Fields being used as a gimmick quarterback, and he says, I don't like the gimmicky using him in a Taysom Hill role. I don't like that. I don't think taking out Russell Wilson and getting him off track, off rhythm when it comes to running offense, allow Russell Wilson to take control of the helm and do what needs to be done like that. I understand he's a dual threat quarterback. He's certain things that he does well. Obviously, he can throw the ball. Obviously, he can run the ball as well. I think Justin Fields needs to not allow them to make him somewhat of a gimmick with these special plays and stay true to yourself as a starting quarterback, which he will be next year for the Steelers. Don't start that gimmicky stuff because they will see you and view you as just that, a gimmick. End quote. So purely basically what I just said. Justin Fields, if he goes down that gimmick road, he'll then always be looked at as a gimmick quarterback if he succeeds in that role. And it would be hard for him to get back to his true identity as a starting quarterback in the future. So me personally, if I'm Justin Fields, I wouldn't take that role. But obviously, this whole conversation is being only talked about because it is the off season. We haven't seen training camp. Haven't seen the special plays, if they even have any, for Justin Fields. And this is just a topic of conversation because Russell Wilson mentioned it. Chad Johnson mentioned it. Drew Brees mentioned it. Danny Smith mentioned it. And we just need to make a topic and talk about certain things that's happening because it's better to be safe than sorry and cover all topics that could or could not happen. But anyway, we just have to wait and see on the Justin Fields situation and if he would be used in a variety of roles for the Steelers offense, or will he strictly just be a backup quarterback until he takes over for Russell Wilson eventually. But with that being said, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below about this topic. Would you like to see Justin Fields be used as a gimmick quarterback, running back in a Taysom Hill role, or do you believe he should strictly just be a quarterback like Chad Johnson is saying? So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And would you even want Justin Fields to be the starter over Russell Wilson if you had your choice? Or would you believe that Russell Wilson has a better chance of leading this team to the promised land? Let me know your thoughts. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for everything Pittsburgh Steelers news and updates, and also just rumors, highlights, analysis, breakdowns, reactions, everything like that. I cover it all. I'll continue to cover all. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'll see you guys all later. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.